G'day there and welcome back to the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM. Well, usually by this time we'd have Trudi Cook in the house updating us on all things Southern Mallee Giants netball and the wider Wimmera netball scene. But unfortunately there is no Trudi because even though one can play 300 games of country sport, they can still lose their voice from time to time. And although Trudi may have a hoarse voice today, she's certainly a soldier, and we hope that she's back on the horse for next week to provide the Southern Mallee Giants netball report. So I'll step in and let you all know about what's going on across the Wimmera netball scene, and just to tell you about some of the A-grade results from the weekend just gone. Ararat, they defeated Warrnambool 58-32. The Horsham Demons defeated Dimboola 68-33, and that was a game that was a lot closer than people expected. The Horsham Saints defeated Stawell 41-39. Stawell are going to be a bit of a dark horse this year, Trudi Cook does say. They are proving to be quite strong, and to only lose by 2 to the Saints provides evidence of that belief. Now, just to let you all know, the Southern Mallee Giants A-grade side really were in the contest from start to finish in their game against Matoa. Very competitive from the girls, and great to see that they've bounced back with such a spirited performance after a bit of an average start to their season. In the end, 40-42, the final score against Matoa, which is very unlucky for the A-grade Southern Mallee Giants. They'll feel very hard done by, but nevertheless, according to Trudi, it was a good game. The sides fought hard, both teams. Even though the Giants had the lead at all breaks, you could see that Matoa were very determined and did not relax their pressure at any stage. Matoa took the lead within the last 5 minutes, and it proved to be the sticking point in the end because the Giants could not recover the lead despite the opportunities that they did have and which they could not capitalise on. Focusing on the positives, says Trudi, the girls had improved across several key areas. Their movement down the court was better. They turned the ball over more, and there was more talk on the court. Of course, communication always so important. The centre court dynamics continue to be the strength of the side, with Jodie Hayes, Ruby Fisher and Cody Robbins all receiving awards. Now, in other grades, both the B and C grade lost their games. The C grade only lost by 3, so they are taking great strides in narrowing that bridge as far as the discrepancy in results go. A special mention must go out to the under-13 side at the club. They lost by only 2 this week, and that is a great achievement for those girls, considering that they are often mercied, the mercy rule coming into play when a scoreline becomes too lopsided at the grassroots level of netball. Lily Puckle and Bianca Williams have shown a huge improvement in netball knowledge and have continued to fast-track their development as far as skills go, as far as the under-13 side goes at the club. Now, this week we've got the Horsham Demons in the A-grade taking on Ararat. And according to Trudi's view, this will be the match of the round. They're only separated on the ladder by less than 1% as far as goal differential goes. Stawell take on Dimboola. And as mentioned earlier, Stawell might be a team to look out for this year. Early results certainly suggest as much. Trudi says she thinks that they'll walk away with the 4 points. Warrnambool will take on Neil after seeing Neil's form in round 2. Trudi Cook says that she's going to back them in this week. They're proving to be capable of pushing teams all the way. Very interesting call. We'll see how that pans out. The Giants, they take on Horsham Saints at Hopeton. This will be quite a challenge for all the Southern Mallee Giants teams, says the juniors director and the 300 gamer. But she also says that she's got no doubt that all the players are going to give everything they've got. Well, certainly, given the results from last weekend, it looks like the steps into the right direction are being taken at the club, because some pretty deflating losses across all grades and juniors as well in the opening rounds of the Wimmera Mallee netball season. So it looks like the Giants are very much now in a position where they're going to be challenging teams more often. Let's certainly hope for their sake that that continues to be the case, especially for Trudi Cook, who's effectively responsible for a lot of that as the juniors director at the club, and someone who's quite the figurehead and mentor, I'm sure, to many of the senior players as well. It'll be a challenge nevertheless, so let's see how the Giants get on this week against the Horsham Saints at Hopeton. Well, Kathy Moore is going to play her 150th club game this Saturday. So before a ball's even been thrown, congratulations to you, Kathy Moore. It's going to be a day filled with more than just the typical match day routine for yourself. It's a milestone day. I'm sure everyone's going to be getting around you very frequently, so well done and well in. Now, the Giants are also hosting the annual Pink Day. This is going to involve a high tea and champagne on the deck, which will be overlooking the netball courts, and people are encouraged to buy a pink lady to support breast cancer awareness. There'll be pink food, pink clothes, all things pink, and all funds raised go to the Breast Cancer Foundation. A very worthy cause indeed. Go to the Southern Mallee Giants Facebook page to find out more and to stay updated with all in-house club matters. That's our Southern Mallee Giants netball report with the absence of Trudi Cook on the show today. She'll be back with us next week, I'm sure. She certainly still contributed in a massive way, providing us with a few facts and stats. So thank you so much, Trudi Cook, and all the best to all the Southern Mallee Giants sides this weekend.